Okay, we'll get started. And welcome. It still feels weird. I like to do Qigong and integrate it into the yoga. So when we come to a standing posture, I'll bring in some Qigong movements and I'll explain what they are. So let's get started by stretching upward and kind of stretch your spine as best you can. And then imagine you're reaching down and you're picking up two heavy suitcases. And now we're compressing our spine. And we release that. Now we'll do a side bend, so bring your arms up, and we're flexing our spine in one direction, and then up very slowly. This is just a warm-up. And then to the right. Another way we can move and articulate our spine is to bend forward, a forward fold, just a gentle fold. Hang freely. Let gravity do a little work. And then we'll slowly roll up. Now bring our arms up again and bend back. And then straight. And then the final way that we can move our spine and flex it is rotate to the left with our arms. Imagine you're reaching behind to the left and telling your friends, hurry up, come on. And then forward to the right. And then to the right. And then back. So we've gently exercised our spine in the degrees of freedom that it can move in. So bring our arms up, stretch, and then bring our hands behind our back and raise, bring the hands together, raise the hands, look up, and relax and step out with the left foot, a dancer's bow. Bend over the left thigh, lifting the hands. And then come up. And we'll do that on the right side. And then up. All right, so one of the favorite moves in Qigong is something that's called tapping. And what we do is we first start by, you can just emulate me as I move. Just take your arms out loose and let them flap. And you're using your palms to kind of slap the surface of your body. You work your way up your chest, up to your shoulders and your back. And you come down to your waist, and you stop that. And now what you do is you form fists, and you pound on your hips. This is good for strengthening the bones of your hips. And then you open your palms and you slap on your legs, outside of your thighs, your knees, calves, ankles, around the front of the feet, inside, ankles, knees, thighs, and then you form like bird feet, and you right here in the groin area there are lymph nodes. So what we're doing in tapping is we're moving the fluid through our lymph nodes. Now we'll come around with fist again on our back. Kind of the lumbar, the sciatic nerve. Now we open up our palms and slap our bottom and come to our thighs. Behind our knees, and that's where there's lymph nodes again. Back of the calves, feet up to the toes, top of the foot, feet, shins, and knees. You can take your fingers and cup them like cups around your kneecaps. This is really helpful if you have any kind of pain in the knee. And then slap the thighs. And now what we're going to do is tap around our belly in one direction and then in the other direction. All right, we'll just drop our left hand, come up to our chest, and gently tap on our chest and breathe deeply. And then take that right hand and bring it over to the left armpit and kind of hit the armpit right below there. There's a major lymph gland right there, or lymph node, I should say. And then down the side of the body a few times. And then we'll take the bottom of the arm, slap the inside, then over to the inside the elbow, out to the wrist, palm, fingertips, top of the hand, top of the arm, up to the shoulder, and just use your thumb to tap there, base of your neck. Now again, around to the front, lightly tapping, again to the armpit, a few times. And now we'll do the front of the arm, tapping the arm. Inside that elbow is another lymph node, out to the thumb, fingertips, around the back side of the arm, and then up to the shoulder, and again a few taps on the neck and shoulder connection. And let that go. Now we'll do the other side. So we'll use our left hand, lightly tap on the chest, and breathe. Now over to the armpit and that major lymph node there. And then down the side. And now to the bottom side of the arm, slapping out towards the hand, the palm, around the tips of the fingers, top of the hand, arm, and then shoulder. And then again, gently to the front. And then the armpit again. Lightly, now the front of the arm, the armpit, out to the thumb, fingertips, around the back side, the elbow, up to the shoulder, and then that connection again. And then relax. One more part. So what we're going to do is tap along the head, the face, and the back, top of the head, and the back of the head. So first start by lightly tapping on your neck. And then up to your chin, your upper lip, your cheeks, lightly on the bridge of the nose, below the eyes, and then over to the temples lightly on the temples, and then the brow. And then the top of the scalp, the crown. Just tap the top of your head. If you have a mild headache, sometimes this will take it away. And then the back of your head, there's two soft parts right there. Just lightly tap those. You've got lymph nodes back in there too. There. That's a good way to invigorate the body and wake it up. All right, so bring our arms up and lean back. Forward fold. Plant the left hand and reach up with the right, as if you're reaching for an apple. And then bring down the right hand, keep that down and bring up the left. Bring the left hand down and walk the fingers over to the right. Twist in the waist, and then forward, and then over to the left, and then forward. Now come to plank. Step back to plank, lower to the floor, and we'll come up in a simple baby cobra. And lower the head. Now push up to downward dog. Pedal the feet. Raise the right leg. Point the heel back. Bring it forward, and we'll come up in warrior one. Find your stability, calm. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Forward to side angle, so right elbow on right knee, and extend that left arm forward. Straighten the right knee, and we'll come to triangle pose. Bring your torso forward and both arms down, and we'll be in pyramid pose. Keep the left hand planted and raise the right. We're in revolved triangle. And then bring the right hand down and step forward to forward fold. Now rise up, bring the hands together over the head, gathering the energy between your hands, and then bringing it down to your heart. And drop the hands. Bring them up together, lean back, forward fold. And step back to plank. Lower to the floor and come up in a larger, stronger cobra. tuck the toes, come to downward dog. You can pedal the feet here. Raise the left leg and point the heel back. Step forward to just warrior one. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Side angle. Straighten the left leg, come to triangle. Come forward to pyramid. Keep the right hand planted and lift the left to revolve triangle. And then bring both hands to the calf and step forward to forward fold. Slowly rise up, bring the hands together above the head, and then in prayer. Okay, some little Qigong here. Qi is life force energy. It's all around us. And there's a reason why George Lucas called the force, which is actually Qi. So take your hands and clap them together and rub them. Rub your palms together and then slowly bring them apart. And you sensitize your hands, and you'll notice that as you bring them together, you can actually find a point where you begin to feel the energy field from your body. Maybe it's infrared or some kind of energy coming off your body. And you can imagine that energy is a fluid or a gas or a liquid or a plasma. And you can actually roll it, form it into a ball. They call this a Qi ball, and it's used in practice. But one of the poses or postures in Qigong that I like is called connecting heaven and earth. So what you do is we'll bring our left hand above the right. So we have that ball of energy. And then we twist to the right, and we lift our left hand up and our right hand down. And so our left hand is pointed towards the sky, and our right hand is pointing towards the earth. And in the sky is the yang energy, and in the earth is the yin energy, so yin and yang. Hold that for a moment. And then we come together forward, bring our hands together. This time we bring our right hand over the left. And then we drop the left and we raise the right. And again, we're connecting heaven and earth. We'll do this just one more time, each side. So come to center. And then twist. You may feel warmth, there's tingling on your hands. After you practice Qigong for a while, that happens. And then forward with the right hand above, left hand below, and then connection. And then back to center, we'll come to mountain pose. And now we'll do a little bit of work on our shoulders and our neck. So raise the right arm up so it's kind of there, and then bring your left arm beneath. This is an isometric exercise here. You push your left hand up and your right elbow down. You can feel the work in your shoulders and your back and your arms. Hold that for a moment. And then grab that right elbow and bring it into the chest. A gentle flexing of your right shoulder. And then take that right elbow and bring it up behind your head if you can. If you can't bring it that far up, just bring it forward, but bring it up there, and then grab your elbow and use that for leverage to pull your right side. A lot of tension in that chest on the right side. Now we'll come up and we'll exchange the way we hold our hands. So now we're holding the left elbow with the right hand and we're flexing to the right, stretching the left. And then we'll bring that left arm in front of the chest, pull it in. We're working that left shoulder, stretching the muscles of the joint. And now we'll hold our left arm with the forearm pointed up. We'll lock the elbow to the wrist of the right hand. And we'll do that isometric exercise again. And then we'll release. And now it's great to roll the shoulders up and back a few times. And then forward a few times. And we're not finished yet. We're going to work on the neck. So let the chin drop forward. And roll the head to the right. We'll do 2 rotations in this direction slowly. Once, and then again. We'll pause. We'll roll it twice in the other direction. And we'll pause, we'll come up. Now we'll look forward. Now we'll look over our left shoulder. And relax the neck. Look forward and look over the right shoulder. Relax the neck and look forward. Working a neck like that seems kind of silly, but if you do that often enough, eventually you'll be in a situation where you use your neck in a weird way, and if you're not flexible, you can really hurt yourself and be in pain for weeks. So it's just kind of preventative medicine. All right, bring our hands up overhead. We'll come into chair. So sit, point your behind backwards there, back. And bring your hands to your chest. We'll take our left elbow on the right knee and twist. Try to keep the knees even. And relax. Come to center. We'll do that on the other side. Right elbow to left knee. And relax. Come to full forward fold. Step back to plank. Now we'll do an upward dog. Whatever form you choose. And look over your right shoulder towards your feet. And forward. And your left shoulder. And forward. Now up to downward dog. Pedal the feet. Lift your right leg, heel back, and bring your right foot to the outside of your right hand. We'll do lizard pose. So we can ride on the knife edge of our right foot as we come down. This is a great stretch for the thighs. We'll come back up, back to plank, down dog, pedal the feet, lift the left leg, and bring that left foot outside the left hand, and come to lizard. Back to plank, and down dog. Lift up the right leg, and we'll come to pigeon on the right side. So right knee, right wrist. This feels a little easier than lizard. And we'll come down. Come up. Come to plank. And then down dog. And we'll do that on the left. So raise the left leg. Lizard or pigeon on left side. Come to plank, down dog, and we'll step forward to forward fold. And slowly come up. Prayer. Now we'll do eagle pose with a challenge for balance, and we'll make our right arm beneath the left arm. So weave the arms together, right foot over the front of the left. And whatever way you can hold your balance here. Slowly come to a chair, raise your elbows. And then raise up and step out, flex the feet a bit. So this time, left goes beneath right. Left over right foot. And then come to chair. Raise those elbows, stretching the shoulders. And then release. Time for some easy Qigong. In Qigong, there's, like yoga, there's three-part breathing. The bottom, belly, chest, and then the upper part of the sinuses. And what we do in Qigong is we move our awareness. We focus on where we're breathing. So when we breathe from the belly, we first focus there. We start breathing there in our chest and then up. So we're using our mind. And then we can use our hands and our body to actually follow that breath. So we can breathe out, and breathing out, and then we breathe in. And you may notice, you certainly notice the movement of air, but you may also notice this sense of energy. So what we do is we breathe out, and then we pull that energy up to our chest. We hold it there, and then we step out with our left foot and take that energy and push it away from us as we breathe out. And then as we breathe in, we gather it toward our chest, our torso. And we breathe out. And then in. And we bring it to our chest, and then we step out with the other foot. And we push that energy away. And then we gather it, bring it in. And push it away. And then in. And then back to standing, mountain pose. The energy that we move in Qigong is the same energy that's used in Reiki. So if any of you have practiced Reiki or received treatments, you can do that. You should be wearing a mask. Oh yeah, everybody should be wearing masks. Okay, so raise our arms up, forward fold, fingers to the floor, halfway lift. Keep the back straight, horizontal, and raise the arms. Almost like you're holding up a sheet of plywood. And then plant the left foot and extend the right leg. A standing T pose. And then, if you can, Bring your hands forward to warrior three. Ooh. And bring your hands to the floor. So we're standing split. Keep the left hand planted, and if you can, raise the right. Oh, I'm not very good at balancing today. And then come both hands on the floor, both feet on the floor. Back to forward fold. Rest for a moment. Halfway lift. Arms extended. Lift that left leg straight back. T-pose. And bring the arms forward. Warrior three. Bring the hands down. Standing split. And half moon. And bring that left hand down, left foot down. And we'll step back to plank. Let's see, time. All right. Down dog. Pedal the feet. Raise the right leg up, right heel back. Step forward to high lunge. If you can, keep that left heel up. Open up to the right. Bring it up to high lunge. Open it up to the left. High lunge. Take both hands behind your back. Grab that, each wrist, and interlace the fingers. Raise up, look up, raise the hands. Now lean over your right thigh. Drop the left hand to the floor and raise the right. And bring the right hand down and step forward. Forward fold. Rise up. Hands together in prayer. Lower the hands up together, lean back, forward fold. Step back to plank. Down dog. Lift the left leg. Step forward to high lunge. Open to the left. High lunge. Open to the right. High lunge. Hands together behind you, interlace the fingers. Lift up, look up. Fold over that left thigh. Bring both hands down, plant the right and lift the left. Oh. Bring the left hand down. Step back to plank. Lower yourself down to the floor. Push up into child's pose. Ah. Ah. Now, come up to your knees, and since we have lots of room, we'll do a kind of a cantilevered extension. Take the right leg out and bring the arms up, and then lean to the right. This does a stretch on the right thigh too. Oh. Now plant the left hand to your left and do a gate pose. And come back to our knees. And we'll do that on the other side. Left foot, outrigger, arms up, and then lean to the left. Oh, and stretch the inside of that left thigh. Ooh. And come up and take the right hand on the floor and a gate pose, extending the left hand. A straight line from the left toes to the left fingers. And back to the knees. And we come to hands and knees. Do some cat-cow. So breathe out, forming a cat. And then in, cow. Out. In. And then neutral. And take the right hand and bring it up, and we'll thread it underneath the left armpit. Bring our right shoulder to the floor. You can take your left hand and put it behind your back, if that's comfortable or not. Come back up with our both hands on the floor. We'll raise the left hand up and thread the needle onto the left shoulder. And come back to hands and knees. And we'll sit down on our bottom. We'll work on the floor from here on out. Let's come to staff pose. Straighten the back, the arms straight up. And then lean forward, reaching for the ankles, the shins, or the feet. If you can reach your feet, you can press the brakes and the gas, both at the same time. Oh, and then up. take your right foot and bring it on the outside of your left knee. Grab that right knee and raise up with your right hand. Reach behind you. Straighten up. Looking forward. And then look over the right shoulder. Relax the neck. Look over the left shoulder. Relax the neck and forward. Take that right foot and put it on the inside of the left thigh. We'll do the forward fold, but over the left leg. A little bit of a twist here. Keep your right knee down as much as you can. And come up. Take your left hand and weave it beneath your left calf. And then bring that right hand up over your head. Keep your chest open to the right and reach towards that left foot. Now we'll plant the left hand behind us and come up in gate pose. And then relax both legs forward. We'll do the staff pose again in the forward fold to kind of align ourselves. Hands up and fold forward. And we'll come up, take the left foot outside of the right knee, and we'll grab that right knee inside the elbow, left hand up and over, planted behind, kind of bracing our back, our left shoulder. We're aligned, looking forward, or at least forward as our chest is pointed. Look over the left shoulder. Relax the neck, rotate forward, and then look over the right shoulder. Relax, and then look forward. And take the left foot inside of the right thigh. Arms up. Forward fold over the right leg. Relax, come up. Right hand wedged beneath the right calf. Take the left hand up and over. Keep that chest open to the left. And then release. What we'll do here is windshield wiper, but we'll just stay up like this. We'll keep our hands, gate pose. Did I forget gate pose? Yeah, I forgot gate pose. Sorry, gate pose. All right, plant our feet, and what we'll do is we'll stay upright, hands pointed back, and we'll do the windshield wiper here. Usually we do it on our back. This is a lot harder. One direction. We'll do it 2 times in each direction. All right, now we'll come to the back. Ooh. Prepare for bridge. Oh. And lift your waist up. Note how it feels where things are right now, how your back feels, your waist. Now lower down. And shuffle your feet a little bit, maybe moving out farther or closer in, a little bit farther out to the side, whatever, but a new position. And now raise your waist. And now note the difference in how things feel. Just that movement of a few inches changes everything in terms of the distribution of the muscles, the forces in the muscles. And then lower the waist. We'll do a figure four. Take the right ankle on top of the left knee and grab that thigh, left thigh, and bring it towards the chest. Keep the back, the base of the back on the floor. Bring that left foot to the floor, and we'll do a side twist here. So move both knees to the left and look to the right. And bring the knees up, bring them to the right, and look to the left. Bring the knees up. Now plant the right foot, bring the left foot up to the right knee. We'll do that figure four stretch. Grab the right thigh and bring it towards your chest. Bring that right foot down to the floor. Rotate both knees to the right. Look to the left. And knees up to the left and look to the right. And then bring the knees up. And now what we'll do is bring both feet to the floor and grab the tops of our knees, and, well, we can do a happy baby. Whatever you feel is most comfortable. What we want to do is relax the back and stretch it. Use a little massage as we roll on our back. You can plant your knees hold your knees and rotate your thighs. All right. And now we found our way to Shavasana. So just stretch out. We'll spend a few minutes relaxing. Now slowly bring your way up to seated position. Oh. And one last Qigong exercise, actually. It's you take each one of your toes, you kind of loosen them up. It's actually hard to just let them move freely, but you take each toe and you twist it. We take these things for granted, that our toes and our fingers work so well, but as you get older, everything becomes locked up. And the simple task of doing this each day kind of helps the joint stay in healthy condition. You can do this with your fingers too. And then you point, you flex, and point and flex, this kind of movement of the feet. Yeah. Some people can write with their toes. And we'll just come to our seated posture and bring our hands together over our heads and our chest in prayer. Thank you for sharing this class as a group together. Namaste. You're welcome. That was fun. I don't know who was going to be teaching tonight, but they canceled yesterday.